Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you with the Midday Money. Friday, the 23rd of February. Welcome on into the show. We are just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days away from ASUN tournament action. That's how it all started. That's how the Midday Money show came about. Some conference tournaments 3 years ago. 4 years ago, was it? No, 3 years ago. Anyway, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Be sure to give me a follow in the Twitter world. Plays are posted. Nothing additional add. I didn't add any NBA as of right now on the site or here for the free pick. You can hit the like button on Winning Free Picks channel or the Sean Higgs channel. Be sure you subscribe to both of those bad boys. Because with baseball coming, and there are some baseball games today. Now, I did mention spring trading 12-12-2 last year with spring trading. Did not move on yesterday's game. Not moving on today's Dodger game as either. But you know what? As I said, Kansas City, the White Sox, the Rockies. I'm high on Kansas City. White Sox are supposed to be bad. Colorado is supposed to be worse. I get the plus money on these guys. I'm going to look at maybe possibly playing those two games. And again, as baseball comes, I'm thinking opening day. I'm going to do a. I have to probably look at how the schedule shapes up for that Thursday of action. There's only one 1 o'clock game. Mets and Brewers. No Senga. I don't know. I might have to be taking a brew crew in that one. But 3 o'clock Eastern. Here they go. Angels, Baltimore, Braves, Philly, Pitt, Miami at 4. We have several 4 o'clock afternoon. Why 4 o'clock on a Thursday? Anyway, live show definitely on a Sean Higgs channel for opening day baseball. We hit the like button. We'll hit a little recap from yesterday. 3-1 in the video here. 2-1-1 on the sites. We'll take it. Magic got it done here. So really a 4-1 day on the video. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's get to today's games as well, I guess. I'll put them in the chat. If anybody's in the comment section. And it's a short show on Friday. You know, I got the live show with Jesse up afterwards, Jesse and Ross. So it'll be a short show. Again, no additions. They're on Twitter. They are in the comments here. They are also scrolling for today. And again, nothing has changed since last night. Green Bay, Columbia, and Bowling Green. Green Bay -2, Columbia -3.5, and Bowling Green +3.5. The lines possibly could have changed. That very well could have happened, but I put them up last night. I don't switch the lines. That's just what I do here. That's why the record's really good, really bad, something in between. It is what it is. I post it. Way too many people are critical. Like, oh, yeah, that's not a real line. I can't. I'm not changing the line up to date. I do the show 12 hours in advance, folks. Marcos Minute for my guy. I did it last night, the Marcos Minute, at the 8-minute mark. He didn't come in, but I still do it because I take care of my people. I do like a little. I think I'm going to go a little Kent State here, taking a bundle from Akron. It was 7.5 last night. I'll lean Kent State. I will lean Dartmouth as an underdog. I like Ryder at home. I like Manhattan at home. I like Niagara on the road, playing well, although it could be a letdown spot after beating Fairfield and Quinnipiac, both on the road. I lean a little, I don't know, this Cornell-Yale game. I guess Cornell. Give me the Mount at home. Green Bay, Columbia, Harvard at home, Bowling Green at home, Milwaukee at home, Fordham at home. Although I do like Fairfield a little bit here, believe it or not, over Quinnipiac. Sorry, Aunt. I don't know. It is what it is. Nevada. Is it easy? I said they beat them by 30 last time. I don't know. Too easy. I don't want to say San Jose. That's a no, thank you. And the added game, I do like North Florida. There you go. Recap today's games. Marcos Minute. Baseball live show coming up for opening day. There will be no midday meal tomorrow. I'm taking a ride. We got to go to Louisiana. I got to get my futures down. Gotta get some bets in here for baseball. I'm not waiting. Delta Downs, here I come. Let's see the comments and how everybody is. T-Money's in the house. Like button smashed. Appreciate it, T-Money. Grand Canyon, love my people. Myself down up a million. You know, the line went from 5 to 2. You had to be worried about it. You had to be worried a little bit. Although, why didn't... I'm shocked there's no mention here of your favorite team, the Arizona Wildcats. Did they end up losing yesterday? We know how you love Arizona. That is your future champion right there. Team Money's a big Arizona guy. They beat Washington State, beat Arizona. All right. Boone Jenner, anytime goal. Joel Erickson, EK, anytime goal. Plus 190. Bet them. You made money. Oh, these yesterday you had those. Or is that for today? Mr. ECU, Tim Early here. Mr. College Baseball guy. Rose money line for spring training in ECU. Plus 110 versus UNC in college baseball. Yeah, Royals. I can do it. I can do some Royals today. Hey, I'm high on this team. And I think in spring training, we said this last year too. And I think you had a couple more games with me in spring training. But I think collectively we had a winning show. I went 12-12-2 plus 225. I'm going to look towards the young team, young players, prospect heavy, looking to hop on a roster, make some noise, thinking that it carries over. You know, like a team that's not supposed to be good, you want any kind of win you can get. And I don't think the Royals have the luxury of saying, oh, well, we're going to be good and maybe win and be 500 this year. I don't think you kind of take off spring training for that kind of stuff. So give me the Royals with you today. Michael B is in the house. Winning Free Picks is here. And Dennis O'Brien hitting the like button. My guy, thank you. There's the Sean Higgs channel if you haven't subscribed. And there's Winning Free Picks as well. And here's Earl Sports. You haven't subscribed to their channel. Earl and Nick. They do some sports betting themselves. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this sick SOB coming in here. Last 5 years, Cactus has averaged over 11.5 runs per game. Royals over, Rockies over, Dodgers over, Cubs over 10. The Dodgers are not being played, though, in their usual park, right? They're across the seas. They're in the South Pacific. They're in Asia right now, right? They're playing this game in Japan. Why do I think this game was not played here? Weren't they supposed to play in, or is that for regular season or opening up in Japan? I could be wrong. I don't know. I do not know. The Rocky, you want to go over that Dodgers game? Holy cow. It was 8-0 in the first inning yesterday against the Padres. That Padre team, I mean, you want to pay Tatis, you paid Machado, you paid Xander Bogaerts. Not saying the Mets are in contention. Dodgers already got their guys. San Fran needs a bat. Mets need a bat. Yanks, we're going to go Volpe at short. You don't think the Padres want to get out of one or two of those contracts with Xander and Machado? That's just my 2 cents on the Padres. 2 bets so far today. Bowling Green. I like you. Rivalry game like that. Toledo off the big Acrowood. Yes. Toledo Rock out on the campus that's pointed at the campus of Bowling Green. Do they really? I like the Falcons today. Let's go Bowling Green. Got them. We put them in the chat last night. There you go. Bowling Green. Need some winners. Got smoke essay. Poor J Rock. J Rock? The good thing is that that's yesterday, and today's a new day, and we grind it out. Nick Nasty's in the house. Good morning, Nick. Nick, and I want to say, like we're talking about last night, you're asking like how you come to a line or what's fishy or how you look at things. Just remember, and I say for myself, I got to learn to jump into player props more, maybe first fives or regulation Mets hockey. Do what you want to do, right? Cater to yourself. You're in competition with nobody but yourself. Don't worry about me, or J Rock above you, or Michael B, or King D, the Earls, whoever. Player prop kings in chat, T Money. Everybody wants to try to help. Everybody's going to have their own little angles to things. But remember, you could carve out what's good for you. Carve out what's good for you. Somebody says another play in Green Bay minus 2.5. I'm going to end up on the Fairfield Stags. Quinney's starting to come back to earth. Listen, we've had him in the chat here quite a few times, Quinnipiac. Now, though, is the cat out of the bag on Quinnipiac. They were bet heavy, like the Fairfield overs were a thing for a while. I kind of like the Stags myself. I said this last night. I started wanting to take Fairfield. Player Prop King is in house. 0-1 in college hoops, 2-1 NBA, and 1-1 college basketball. That looks like a winning day to me. That looks like you were a winner. 0-6 to 3-0. Oakland, Tarleton outright, and Mini. Yeah, the Tarleton one, again, that was a 5.5 all the way down to the 2 spot. Had to be the play in Minnesota with Ohio State off a big win. You know they weren't going to replicate that. They got rid of the coach. They had the little pump. It's gone. Mike says, I want to play on Akron off the Toledo loss. Kent State has not been great this year, but this is a rivalry game. I'd still lean Kent with the points. I mean, you're taking Bowling Green. I know Bowling Green is home and Kent is on the road, but I don't hate Kent. Player Pop says Kentucky, Georgia for some baseball. Minus 141. Oh, boy, it must be some heavy faves. Iona Mystic 2 key players line has moved from a fave to a dog. Again, Iona, not the same Iona team. They're with Patino in St. John's, and he's complaining that the players stink. Go figure. I've been anti-Iona the entire season. Jarek says NASCAR Infinity race on Saturday. Haley Deegan top 5 plus. The pen is out. Haley Deegan, more like Haley DeGen. Top 5. All right, I'll look at. Maybe I'll put like $10 on that. $25. Who knows? College baseball. Coastal Carolina and Virginia money line minus 128. Pounded says I got Nevada. Huge fave. Bowling Green as a doggy and Quinny. That's Pounded, Quinnipiac, Joe Adele Sports. That's his new name. Player props at college baseball. Santa Babs and Vandy money line on the bases minus 160 in a parlay. Green Bay team did a Major League Baseball movie spoof. If you're not seeing it, check it out. It's pretty fun. Is it on Twitter, Mike? I got to check it out. The whole what? American Express? Hi, we're a Major League Baseball team. But since we haven't won a championship in 50 years. Texas moneyline Houston. The old Texas combo in baseball here from Player Prop Queen. Moneyline plays in the parlays. Here we go. Earl Sports. This is next is East Carolina moneyline versus the Heels. Your brother is on it as well. Grand Canyon's a bad spot for me. I was Tarleton with ease home doggy. Again, how's it a bad spot for a team that is 22-2? I mean, the problem with, Tarleton has won 7 in a row, whatever they have. If you look at that line, you're like, 5. We talk about winning on the road is tough. And then it comes down. There's no way you should even been thinking about Grand Canyon. They might not make the tournament now. How bad is that? They might not make the NCAA tournament. They need to win. They need to win a whack. Vandy and NC State. We're mixing up Vandy in here. I'm pretty sure. Didn't have Vandy in another? I didn't write all these down. So I was at Virginia. I knew it was a V. Oh my goodness! Here, another parlay there. Vandy, moneyline, NC State, Coastal. I got to write all these down here. Hold on a second, player prop king. Let me go back to all these freaking parlays. All right. So the first one, we got Coastal and Virginia minus 128. UC Santa Barbara and Vandy minus 159. Texas Houston minus 128. Vandy again and NC State. And then a four-piecer of Vandy, NC State, Coastal, and Virginia. $14-3 college parlays. Hope to bounce back from Wednesday. 14-3 will make you some money in the parlay world, even if you're laying a 128. Those are for tonight. I am with you on to the next. Okay, there was two tonight. I wasn't sure if those were yesterday's. I had to ask for the goals. 3 games, you got 2 anytime goals tonight, team. NBA got nothing right now. Maybe the Hornets versus the Warriors. Yeah, I sort of looked at that one there. Washington as well getting a 15 spot. Big win, beat the Lakers, and now you have Charlotte. I was looking at Washington, maybe Memphis, Phoenix. I don't know. Nothing yet. Groovy says Cubbies are minus 170. I say for spring training game. Now only 110 in some books. Want to see how it turns out. Yeah, the overnight moves. That's again for me, Groovy. Last year, 12-12-2 plus 225. You see, I'm going to take those dogs overnight for this kind of reason. Mike Efson, thoughts on K-State Akron game? I know I like K-State here. I like Kent State. Well, I guess they're not K-State. I guess it'd be Kansas. But Kent State, the Golden Flashes, +7. I don't know. I got this like around a 5. I think this is a 5. I think we're getting some extra points. I did not bet the Kent State team, but that is where I lean. Moneyline Markel's in the house. Ryder money. I do like Ryder. I said this last night. I said it during the Marcos Minute. Groovy, first basket in Bucks game. Giannis. Gian Eyes. What's going to happen when this team doesn't make it to the finals? That's what I want to know. Bannon says, Riders, the play, Markel. I own missing 2 players. It is worth a shot on the Bronx of Ryder. The Ryder Broncos. Who says, yes, Mr. Pound It. We're riding Ryder all day today. Player prop from college baseball to the NBA player props. Paul George over 8.5 rebounds and assists, minus 130. Kawhi Leonard over 23.5 points. Oh boy, did he? Here's the thing with that. What did Kawhi do last night in this game? $30 minutes. Paul George played 35 minutes. You think they're playing a lot today? Why? They're playing 30 minutes of a game. They weren't even. I mean, I guess it was close for a little while. I don't want to take player. I am not looking to do those 2 guys in a back-to-back spot. No way. Yes, Ryder, he's with you, Markel. Like says, a lot of good games for Saturday. Most likely will be on Wake Forest versus Duke, Baylor at home versus Houston. Zone the first half off the loss, but they get Washington off an OT win. K-State versus BYU. Yeah, a lot of games tomorrow. Should be a fun Saturday. Again, I'll do a late show tonight. I got I got to do some real work. As much as I love coming in and giving out a free pick here and hope somebody hits the like button, it's time to make money and for half the year, and I'll load up on some baseball win total futures and maybe grab a player prop or two for this season. We'll see how it goes on my drive tomorrow. Just don't Google her. Your wife will get upset. Who's that? Hold on, I'm confused, J Rock. Oh, the driver. She's a female driver. I get you. I'm like, what are we talking about? Pat didn't even mention Tarlington today. He had Tarlington yesterday, I thought. That was a bad spot for Grand Canyon. It was the same scenario: Connecticut versus Creighton. They won so many games they were due for a law. Listen, the Connecticut game, I could understand. I could understand off of a Marquette game, a flatter spot. Creighton is a good team. I've talked high on Creighton. I like Creighton. Now the Grand Canyon spot, I don't know if it's as much as a bad spot. I mean, you're coming off 3 straight home games, of which your last 2 were kind of close. I mean, 20-point game, you won by 13. 15-point game, you won by 3. And then you're laying 5 on the road versus a hot team in Tarleton. I don't think it's as easy as bad spot. It's, hey, I don't want to lay points with the team. It's like the Kentucky game. Like, it's a sandwich spot between Alabama and Auburn. Grand Canyon hasn't been covering. And Tarleton had covered, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 7 in a row. 9 to 10. I mean, they're playing. You want the 5 points. Can't compare those two. You can't say it's Connecticut. Come on. 2 totally different kind of clubs. Bad spot, yes. Nobody's due to lose, though. Pound it. Baseball, I could throw that kind of term out, and the team gets 8, 9, 10 wins and are laying 180. Yeah, I'm going to go against them laying big numbers. I'm going to take a dog if they're getting 160 with 11 losses in a row. They're not going to lose every single game the rest of the year. College basketball, though, the spread is the difference maker there. It is a spread involved. It's not just a win or a loss. What was the final score of the Dodger game? No, I didn't do anything with the Dodgers. I think it was 14-1. J Rock, Google Fairgrounds Racetrack, race 1, Lily Horse. Is this Fairgrounds? We got some ponies, huh? Race 1. What time is that? What time do they saddle up to the gate? Back to back after a week off isn't as bad as usual. For who's this? Bill, which game are we talking about here? I had OKC and a team total over. That hit. Yes, you did. I was against it. I had the Clippers, but I also had Charlotte as a winner doggy outright and the Magic doggy outright. EQ's in the house. Maurice, good afternoon. And he likes the Miami Heat on the money line here. A little Heat action against New Orleans. The Pellies under Winnipeg Jets. I don't know, man. We're starting to see some overs back now and on the ice. I had the Jets under the other day. It was whatever it was, 6-3. You're playing a bad team. I don't know if I want to get onto the under there. Maybe you take Winnipeg, Buffalo, and Edmonton all first period, minus their little goals. That's what I'm doing. How about that little fella? We can do craziness like that. Let's see. We have any horses up here? I got to go to another site for the horses. Oh, we got horses. Here we go. Where are we looking at? Fairgrounds. We got Gulf Park Aqueduct. No fairgrounds on this page here. So there is that. Let's check out some college baseball. I gotta go to a different site. This one is not loading up. For college baseball, it says not allowed. Anyway, all right. Green Bay, Columbia, Bowling Green. I'll be back tonight with late night money. No show tomorrow. Time to go to work with baseball stuff. Sunday, I'll roll in with some. Goes off a few minutes after the show. 140. Okay. Lily Creed, horse 7. All right. I'll look for that race. So late night money tonight. We'll hit some college basketball for Saturday. No afternoon show tomorrow. Taking a drive 50-50 on the night show because it's going to be a 5 or 6 hour round tripper. Plus, I got to put into work. So that's an all day affair for me there. Sunday, I'll be back. After this ends, if you want to check out the Me, Jesse, and Ross live show, be sure to check that out. I'll be tweeting it out on Twitter. Winner Circle is where you find the 3 of us. That's the Winner Circle podcast on YouTube. I'm out of here, though. I'm out of here. Good luck.